Hello, 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 hello. It is Frequency Friday. Yeah, have you missed us? No, we weren't on last Friday because we were doing our 1 day money mindset mastery summit. So Roseanne and I chose to take the night off. And Roseanne's not here with me today because she is going on her own little frequency event. And so she's going on her own and she's going out of town with her honey. So that's where she's going to get some high frequencies, is on the road. Woo! All right. Well, I am so excited to be here. If you don't know me, I'm Nancy V, my new initials, creator of spiritual peace. CSP, Nancy V, CSP's creator of spiritual peace. Kind of one of my signatures that I get to come to you with my heart, with my soul. And I'm so grateful. I'm so happy to be here. It's always an honor to be able to share these Frequency Fridays with you, to share Money Mondays with you, and to share the Money Mindset Mastery Summit with you. How many people, if you raise your hand or if you want to comment below, how many people actually registered for the Money Mindset Mastery Summit? Awesome. Yeah. Put in the comments below if you joined us. It was an awesome training. We gave you 6 trainings that went really, really in depth to your money mindset, like how to get that foundation, how to get the foundation of the money mindset to help carry you forward into your future of being able to attract more and more money. And, the one thing about, doing frequency work, doing money mindset work, they're all kind of interlocked. They're all interlocked because your currency, the amount of money that you receive, has to do with your frequency. How positive, how high vibe, how connected to your higher source, your higher power, to your God. It's all connected. And so really your value is all connected to your frequency and how you feel about yourself and your life. One of the things that I have been reading, and I'd love to share this with you, is a book by Kyle Cease. It's called The Illusion of Money. It is an amazing book. If you want to read a really great book on money and money attraction, then I highly recommend that you get this book. And I would say even get it on audio tape, because I'm listening to it on audio tape. He's really kind of funny. He's a comedian, used to be a comedian, and he talks about the frequency of money. And he talks about what, money in itself is just an energy. It's just an energetic frequency. And we on Earth are surrounded by energetic frequencies. We get to choose the frequency that we're going to be vibrating at. Are we going to be vibrating at a lower level, feeling our emotions in a low, yucky, undeserving place? Or are we going to feel our emotions as abundant and high vibe and positive? And so when we are looking at money and we're looking at value, it really comes down to what you choose to believe is the value of money, right? And what you choose to believe you yourself have value for. So you may be working in a position and you may be tolerating the amount of money that you're receiving. And it's a toleration because you don't believe that you deserve more until you can align your actions, your words, the way that you think, the way that you talk, the actions that you take with what it is that you desire, you're not going to be able to change that value system. So when we're talking about Frequency Friday, it's really about putting yourself into that highest vibration of frequency that you can, at this moment in time, believe. And this gets to change. You get to evolve. You get to continue to expand your frequency. We are not stagnant, right? We are energetic beings in a physical body. We are energetic and spiritual expressions in a physical body. So this is never stagnant. We are not ever stuck. And if you're feeling stuck in your frequency, you may want to think, what helps me get unstuck? What are some of those things that really help me get unstuck? Is it going out in nature? Is it talking to a really good friend? Is it going out for a coffee? Is it exercising? Is it reading a book, a fiction book that just takes me away from this current reality that I'm taking or I'm interpreting as a lower vibration? And when you can do more of those things that increase your vibration, that increase your life force, that increase your frequency, your happiness, that's when you get to step into the value and raise your value of who you are. You step into your currency. You step higher into the currency of what you can earn, of what gifts you attract to yourself, of what type of people are attracted to you. So it's really, when we're talking about vibration and frequency Fridays, it's really a huge subject. And this is just, me is just like tip of the iceberg, and I'm just blah, blabbing on you a little bit about frequency. Does anybody have any questions out there? Love to answer any questions that you have about vibration or currency or frequency. No? Okay. So how do you tap in? I just gave you a few examples of how you could tap into a higher frequency. And what I want to talk to you today about is about a simple way to tap into a higher frequency, and that is just by meditation. It's just by getting really real with yourself. Hey, Jeremy, how are you? When you can take the time to give yourself 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you're so cute, 20 minutes just to sit in meditation, just to sit quietly, just to sit with your inner being. Then you start to become familiar with your set point, with your vibration. Yeah, Jeremy's saying he loves meditation. Yeah. I don't think a lot of us take the time to meditate. Yeah, I'm good. I don't think a lot of us take the time to meditate. I think we think that it's something that we can't do. I know a lot of people who talk about how they can't meditate. I know a lot of people talk about how they don't have the time to meditate. But I think those people are the kind of people who haven't given themselves the permission to feel the benefits of meditation. So there's certain things like diet and exercise and maybe saving money and changing your physique that take time, and meditation takes time. It's not McDonald's. It's not a quick fix, It's not something that one and done. It's more about the consistency and giving your brain this time to actually shut down. So yes, Jeremy says, I always thought it was like taking a nap. Yeah, it's kind of like taking a nap, but it's I would say like meditation to me, it's like it's an intended nap almost. And it's not in a nap version where you're napping and you just like totally unconscious, right? It's a version where you're actually taking the time to shut down your brain consciously, but also but still in a conscious way. So a lot of times when we're napping or we're sleeping, we're knocked out. We have no consciousness, it's more of a conscious nap. It's more of a conscious nap. It's just focusing. It's really teaching your brain how to focus on one thing, to stay conscious, how to focus on one thing and just remain in that conscious state instead of being unconscious, like in a nap, or being in your monkey mind. Because that's one of the things that happens with everybody. That's why they say, oh, I don't know how to meditate. I can't meditate. It's too hard to meditate. It's because they don't realize that the brain is going to fight the meditation the whole way through, but that's the purpose of meditating. Meditating is for you to learn how to be the master of your own mind. How it's for you to learn to tell the mind what thoughts to think. It's for you to learn how to be aware when your mind is going off in a negative tangent. And a lot of times, if we're not taking the time to meditate, we're not taking the time to learn how to control our mind is controlling us. And the only way to get control back of our mind is definitely to go take a nap. Go ahead and go knock yourself out and get unconscious. But if you want to be awake, if you want to be aware and awake and learn that your mind is going to focus on the most negative thought. It's just usually we are wired that way. We have that neural growth factor, that silly putty in our nervous system, that the most dominant, the most frequent, the loudest thoughts that we have been thinking, they're going to be stuck in our brain patterning like glue. And so when we can start to meditate and just allow our mind or ask our mind to focus on something, focus on one thing. A lot of people use a mantra. It could be a one-word mantra. We have ones that is just like, let go as you breathe in, let God as you breathe out. That's a mantra. A lot of people use Sanskrit words. They'll use ones like hosam, things that don't really mean anything to them. It's like, I am. Those can be mantras. A lot of people, when they meditate, they just focus. They look at something. They focus on a picture and look at the center of the picture. Some people just focus on the breath. For me, the easiest was always just to focus on the breath, just to take that deep breath in, take that deep breath out, and focus on the breath. And then every time my mind started to wander, because that's what's going to happen. The mind's going to wander. It's just the nature of the mind. The mind's like, blah, 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 blah. The mind's going to wander. You go, hey, mind, come back here. Let's refocus on the breath. Come on, refocus on the breath. And then you refocus on the breath. The focus on the breath could be you focusing on how it feels for the air to come into the body and how it feels when the air leaves your body. Or you may want to put your hands on your lower belly and just focus on the belly breathing, how the body expands on the in-breath and contracts on an out-breath. So I guess let's put this into practice, because I could just talk it. And let's just put it into practice. Yeah. So let's start by taking your hands. Let's do one over the heart. So put your left hand down in the center of your chest first, and then put your right hand on top of it. Go ahead and sit back in your chair. Uncross any of your legs if they're crossed. Uncross your legs. Put them flat on the floor. Put your back all the way back in your chair. I'm not going to do that, because if I do, I'm going to be like this. Hello. Close your eyes. And take a deep breath in. Follow the breath into the body. And as you breathe out, let it breathe out your heart center. Isn't that kind of cool? Breathe in and breathe out your heart center. Breathe in through the nose and breathe the breath out through your heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. And then just keep doing that. Breathing in through the nose, breathing the breath out through the heart center. Good. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the heart center. Continue to focus on that breath. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the heart center. Any outside sounds you might hear, take them into your meditation. Continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the heart center. Breathe in through the nose and out through the heart center. Allow the outside distractions to bring you deeper in your meditation. So I'm going to get quiet for a little bit. I'm going to let you keep breathing in through your nose and out through the heart center for a minute. And just notice. Notice if you can maintain your focus, breathing in through the nose and out through the heart center. Or notice what else might happen. Keep your eyes closed. All right. Good job, everyone. If you want to open your eyes, you can open your eyes. What happened for you? Were you able to maintain your focus, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the heart center? Or did you notice if your mind started to get distracted, if the sound of the barking dogs really got to you, if somebody came to your door and tried to interrupt you, if your body started to twitch or wiggle or jiggle? So this is just part of the meditative process. It's part of the body and the mind and the spirit all coming together, but knowing, being ready that the mind is going to want to just, it's going to want to talk to you. It's going to want to say, this is shit. This isn't helping. What am I doing? I don't think I can do this, and it's just really a practice. And the more that you practice, the more comfortable your mind is going to get to being quiet. And it's really a wonderful, wonderful experience when the mind is quiet. When for 5, 10, 15 minutes a day, the mind isn't trying to solve a problem. The mind is, you've given the mind the permission to shut off, to stop thinking, to stop trying to solve problems, to stop doing. And when you do that on a consistent basis, your mind will start rewarding you. Your spirit will start rewarding you. You'll start to feel better about everything in your life. If you do have a problem that you're looking for a solution for, while you're in quiet mode, while you're in meditation, your mind and your spirit might start to communicate with each other, and you'll get this inspired action. It's really, really, really exciting when that happens. It's like all of a sudden you'll get this download from your brain, and it's like, oh, that might solve that problem. Or, it could be about anything. It could be about a creative idea. It could be about, wanting to go somewhere. It's just amazing when we actually give our brains that time to shut off and get quiet, how it helps to shift our frequency, how it helps us to forget about maybe our worries or our problems or things that we are trying to solve, and just puts us in this space more of who we really are, which are beings of unlimited potential, beings of peace, beings of abundance, right? And so this is just one way to help you tap into that frequency even more. All right, my friends, I am going to close out today and say goodbye to Frequency Friday. And you all have a super, super great weekend. Thank you for joining me today. Give my love to Roseanne out there. I just thought she wasn't available tonight, so that's why I jumped on today without her. But we'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.